Let me tell you this one thing. I'll never marry you. Never!
That's my line.
So you are the applicant. I'm so glad.
Huh? We did it! We'll get a reprint. I'm Keiichi Sato. I'm a 25-year-old who works for a publisher named Yasuda Shobo. I'm in my 3rd year here, and the number of writers I take care of increased a lot. I spend my days fulfilled. I'm waiting for your next work. See you. You looked really happy. Well, he told me he wrote something great. Hey, Sato. I need you to get this done right now. Oh, all of this? Yeah, in 3 hours. Not again. If there's one thing I could hate about my job, it's Kinzo Yasuda, the guy who owns the publisher. Once, I had trouble accepting his way of doing things and told him my opinion. He's been really harsh to me since. I have no choice. I have to work overtime again. I'm stressed out because I can't do what I want at work. My environment will never change unless my boss changes. So, I'm trying to change jobs. I'm happy to report that I've made it to the 3rd round of interviews at another publisher named OS Books. It's one of the largest publishers in the industry and publish books I like. I can't blow this chance. I've been busy preparing for the next interview lately. Okay, I'll ask Grandma to help me practice tomorrow. An official marriage interview? Grandma calls to tell me to visit her. I raise my voice as soon as I go into her room.
Yeah? You're not seeing anyone, are you?
Well, no. It's none of your business, by the way.
I want you to see the girl. She's my friend's granddaughter, and she's looking for the one. I heard she's really beautiful and from a rich family.
Beautiful and rich? This is how it's decided that I'll see a beautiful girl from a rich family. 1 week later, I come to a Japanese restaurant as I was told to. The girl is already at the table when I go into the room.
It's lovely to meet you. I'm Nagisa Saonji.
She's beautiful and seems conservative. So, Grandma was right.
You're so funny.
She's such a warm, sweet person. I'm glad I'm here.
I'm so tired. Till when do I have to do this? So, what do you do in your free time?
I read books. I've loved a series from OS Books for more than the past 20 years.
You mean...
Nagisa-san takes a book out of her bag and puts it on the table. Yeah, this is it.
That's great! I'm a huge fan of this series too!
Really? We enjoy talking about the series. It's so fun we lose track of time. Favorite scenes, how lovable the characters are, how we guess the story goes. While I ramble on, she looks me in the eye, her eyes sparkling like a kid's. I've never enjoyed speaking with anyone this much. However, well, I didn't really like the fact that they took the protagonist's sister away.
Huh?
It just killed the flow, you know? As I finish my sentence, Nagisa-san chugs her tea and puts the cup on the table.
That's not true!
Huh?
That event helped the bond between everyone strengthen.
There could have been more action scenes with that event.
The series is great because the author thoroughly wrote how the characters changed how they feel. Did you really read the book?
Huh? You didn't have to put it like that.
I had to because you have the wrong idea about the series.
What? Our grandparents stop us from arguing, and they do a good job. Calm down. It's late. We should call it a day.
Okay, Keiichi, what are you doing? Ask her out!
I remain silent, and then Nagisa-san stands up and glares at me.
Let me tell you this one thing. I'll never marry you. Never.
That's my line! Grandma, you hear that? I'll go ahead home.
Keiichi?
My very first official marriage interview didn't work out. Just like this.
Grandpa, I'm sorry it didn't work out.
Well, no worries, dear. I can find you another man.
But are you fine with ending it like this?
Huh?
I've never seen you get upset like that, except for at work. You showed him your true self. I'll find it hard to find a man like him.
Well, right. I've never seen a man like him. I got upset, but I did have a good time.
Morning! The next day, everyone stares at me for some reason when I come in. The chief walks up to me, his face twisted in anger, while I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Sato! You ruined it! What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. A writer's claiming on social media that you stole his ideas. What? No, I would never do that. Then what's this? You took care of this. I take a look at the set of documents that the chief hands me. The sentences look familiar. I fixed them because Kinzo asked me to. Boss, what's going on? You're being loud. I fixed the sentences exactly the way you told me to. I didn't steal any ideas. But you fixed and submitted them. You gotta take responsibility for what you did. No one at work listens to me. I can't work here anymore. Thanks for everything. I'm sorry you're leaving. You were such a great worker. I can't believe this. I spent the past 3 years working really hard here, and they didn't even tell me to stay. I'm powerless. I look up at the sky, speechless.
That's your schedule today. Boss, are you listening to me? Oh, sorry. No. Maybe you're a bit tired? You took over your dead father's business, so you're really motivated, I know. But you shouldn't overdo it. Boss, I'm sorry. What should I do? I don't want to think of him, but I can't stop thinking about him. I want to see him again.
1 week later, I head to OS Books for the final round of interviews. Still feeling down. A receptionist shows me to the lounge. I knock on the door and go into the room to see a familiar girl. Oh, you're...
So you are the applicant. I'm so glad.
Huh? The words from a girl who I thought hated me leave me speechless. And then, board members come into the room.
Sorry. Thanks for coming. I'm Nagisa Saonji. I own this company.
She holds her card out to me. It says, President. Thank you. Sorry.
It's okay.
Nagisa-san proceeds with my interview, very confidently. On the way home, she calls to tell me that she wants to hire me. Why would I decline the offer? I say yes, my lips curved. What? Mineta? 1 week after I start working at OS Books, I'm told to work for this popular writer. Her name is Mahoru Mineta. She's the author of the series that caused me and Nagisa-san to argue. The serialization started more than 2 decades ago. Mineta is so shy that she doesn't appear in public. No one knows anything about her private life. The predecessor retired to take care of her parents, and that's why I was chosen. What kind of person is she? I'm nervous when the door opens.
Yes?
Hi, it's great to meet you. I'm Keiichi Sato from OS Books.
Come in.
I'm surprised. I thought she was an old woman because the serialization started more than 20 years ago. She looks just a bit older than me.
Sorry, my place is messy. I'm working on the new volume.
She sits down on the couch in the living room and looks at me, without taking a look at the contract I gave her.
Okay, I'll do it.
Oh, really? My supervisor told me she was hard to please, so I can't believe she agreed to the contract like this.
Your predecessor and I started working together when I was in high school. You also work for West Books? So I'm fine with working for you too.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll work hard for you.
Thanks.
She tells me that she'll be done writing soon. I tell her to send me the data when she's done. I opened the door to see Kinzo. President Yasuda, what are you doing here? Sato? That's my line! Kinzo smirks, looking at the envelope with the contract in it. She refused, huh? Well, she's too much to take. Kinzo puts his hand on my shoulder and whisper while I'm trying to figure out what to say. Who'd wanna work for a stealer? I'm sorry for you. He goes into the house as soon as he told me so. What? You signed the contract?
Yeah, with the man who visited me earlier.
How much did he offer? We'll double it.
It's not about money. Sorry.
Ugh.
It's delivery.
It was too late. He beat me to it. I got a great idea. Part of the volume was posted. As I came into the office upbeat, my jaw drops. Part of the new volume Mineta is working on was posted on social media. They say that she's really upset. The news is taking over the media. Only people with connections had access to the data she sent to me. It's reasonable that they suspect me first. I gotta see her.
Yes?
I'm really sorry for what's going on. There must have been a leak.
Why?
Huh?
Why did you do this? I trusted you.
No, I didn't post it.
You betrayed me. I don't want to see you ever again.
No, wait. Oh no. She formed the contract because she trusted me. Everyone stares glances of hatred at me. The world around me stops. And then, the chief tells me that Nagisa-san wants to see me. I go into the office to see her clouded over face.
Did you post it?
No, I didn't. She slightly heaves a sigh and looks at me.
I knew it. You're a huge fan of hers.
Do you trust me?
Do you have any idea who set you up?
I can think of one man who'd do this to me. I tell Nagisa-san that I saw Kinzo at Mineta's house. And that he set me up like this before. Nagisa-san starts talking in a soothing voice as I'm done talking.
Some writers claimed on social media. Before that, Yasuda Shobo stole their ideas. If that's true, maybe I can prove your innocence.
Oh, I see. We'll ask those writers to testify.
However, Kinzo is a rich man. He might try to settle things up with money. So I have an idea.
She wears a smug as she tells me her secret plan in a whisper voice.
He'll learn he should never mess with women.
Oh. I didn't know that hot chick was into me. President Sayonji, you wanted to see me? Oh!
It's been a long time. Yes, they wanted to see you.
15 writers.
I'm sure you know them. Because you stole their ideas on the internet. You don't know how much time we spend writing one story. How could you publish our stories without telling us?
Shut up. You guys are just writers. Hack writers. Kinzo's words have Nagisa-san smile.
You won't take responsibility for what you did? Okay. We'll start working on this from the legal side. You know you'll lose the trust of others if all of us see you at once, don't you?
Ugh. You'll sue me?
See you at the court.
Nagisa-san and the writers leave with confidence. Kinzo falls to his knees, his face turning pale. After that, I visit Mineta with Nagisa-san, but she doesn't even want to see us. We keep visiting her every day. A little while later, our persistence makes her give up and let us in.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm really sorry.
No, don't be. I'm to blame. We're responsible for everything. You can cancel the contract. I won't.
Huh?
I want you to publish my book.
Thank you. The new volume, a lot of fans were waiting for, sells so well that my company's performance, that was on a downfall, recovered. The writers sue Kinzo for stealing their ideas. Yasuda Shobo loses the trust of everyone and goes bankrupt. The news pretty much takes over the media. What?
Dating?
The other day, Nagisa-san and I were told to come to the Japanese restaurant again. I thought our grandparents would get mad at us for making a scene before, but...
Yeah, right, honey?
I took her to dinner to make an apology after the interview. We really hit it off. Life is wonderful.
I see.
I can't believe they beat us to it. Nagisa-san's grandfather taps my shoulder.
I hope you two will become happy too. I'm sure you will make a great couple.
When one door shuts, another opens. Life is great, because we don't know what happens in it. Thanks for watching!
Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.